Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. Today I'm here with a video about 3 things that I think all newly naturals are guilty of. I hate to make blanket statements sometimes, but I feel like it's not something that is just a handful of people. It is like the majority. I've spoken to so many women, and we're guilty of 3 main things, myself included, when I first went natural. The first thing is, when we first go natural, we're so excited for our hair to grow and to be healthy and chemical free that we're afraid to trim. And I think that we are all so guilty of this because we feel like if we trim our hair, the misconception is that we're trimming healthy hair and therefore we are not retaining length because we're trimming it. And that is so false. And it takes many of us a very, very long time to realize that. And there, of course, is people who, they know that the value of trimming from the very beginning, but there's so many of us that just neglect trimming because we're afraid of like having short hair. And trimming is essential to your healthy hair care regimen. You need to trim in order to remove the straggly ends, to remove the broken hair, to remove any split hair. If your goal is long, healthy hair, then you need to trim it. You need to trim it. So if you haven't gotten a trim since before you big chopped, or your big chop was your trim, then you're doing yourself a disservice. And I need you to go and get a trim like today, like right now. Like go get a trim. Because your ends are looking jacked up. And you're probably wondering why your hair is not achieving its maximum length potential. Of course, there's growth rates that are different for everybody, but you need to get a trim, okay? The second thing that I think that a lot of us naturals are guilty of is not using products long enough. You know, you watch videos by people like myself who are constantly reviewing new things and sharing new things, and you're excited about these new products that they've used. You're excited about the results that we've achieved, but you're not giving products that you buy enough time to actually work. There's so many products out there that talk about promoting moisture. They enhance your curls, they help to reduce frizz, or their added protein will eliminate breakage over a period of time, but we're not using them long enough, you know, like 3 months consistently without introducing other products to our hair care regimen prior to, you know, before we really see the results. So you got to give a product time. If you have a shampoo and a conditioner and you're using the whole collection, shampoo, conditioner, and styling products, use them for enough time to really see the benefits before you just toss it in the trash can or put it in your bin where you store all your products and you're not using it anymore and you're just writing it off as it doesn't work. You really need to commit to using products a lot longer. While I do put out a lot of product reviews, I review those products for a period of time and then I go back to my staples. So, you know, take what we offer you as a way to find things that will that may work for you and as allow for you to be an educated consumer. But just because I reviewed 20 products in 2013 doesn't mean you need to go and invest in all 20 products. There are so many of you watching that my video may pertain to you in this moment, and then the next video pertains to the next person. Problem number 3, I think, comes from wanting to get so much knowledge and not knowing when to draw the line. And it goes with like washing your hair. I feel like a lot of newly naturals are afraid of shampoo because there are so many people telling you don't shampoo, don't shampoo, don't shampoo. And I myself am completely guilty of this. When I first went natural, a lot of people were saying don't shampoo, so I was keeping my shampoos to like a minimum, like once a month, and then I was doing like co-washes in between. And I would also tell people that that was what I was doing, and therefore I think a lot of people started doing it too. I no longer have that mentality anymore. I honestly feel like shampooing your hair is essential to hair growth. You need to keep your scalp clean and free of debris. You also need to keep your hair clean and free of product residue, and only way to do that is by thoroughly cleaning your hair. I am in favor of shampoos. I feel like if you use a sulfate-free shampoo, which there are so many of them out there, that you are good. If you want to do a co-wash in between shampoos, that's fine. If you want to shampoo every 2 weeks with a co-wash in between, that's a great healthy hair care regimen, because you're cleaning your hair not once but twice in a month, and you're also giving yourself that in-between cleansing, moisturizing from the co-wash. So I'm in favor of that, but I do feel like you need to wash your hair, and you need to stop being afraid of shampoos, because while they are stripping and they do deplete your moisture, your conditioner and your deep conditioner adds that back. And then your moisturizing regimen will, you know, finish it off to keep your hair moisturized for a few days after the actual shampoo. So if you're doing all of those things, you should not be afraid of shampooing as a natural woman. Of course, we learned a lot of things when we were relaxed that we now need to kind of like toss away. If you are afraid of water, you need to stop. Water is your friend. Like when you're relaxed, of course you don't want to like mess up your relaxer, and of course having straight, bone straight, nice, perfectly wrapped and laid hair is what you want. But when you're natural, you need moisture. Like moisture is going to be the key to life. Moisture keeps your hair supple, keeps your hair soft. It's what's going to make your hair grow in the end. So get those trims, use products longer, and wash your hair, girl. Please subscribe to my channel. I put out videos every couple of days. If you have any questions, leave them below. And as always, I love you for watching. Bye. And I'm not able to get into the potty. So, he has this tendency. Your BLACK is